This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. CNN cop calls for information to nab car thieves in Clarendon. Head of the Clarendon Police, Superintendent Carlos Russell, says law enforcers will be continuing efforts to arrest the persons who are involved in the theft of motorcars in the parish. At the same time, Russell is calling on citizens of the parish to assist the police with useful information in a bid to locate such criminals. The commanding officer, speaking at the monthly meeting of the Clarendon Municipal Corporation last week, said several police operations are ongoing in an effort to locate those suspected of being involved in the criminal acts. It is one of those areas that we have been paying some attention to as it relates to major operations, he informed the parish councillors. I was told of some attempts to steal motor vehicles in this space, and I know that the police officers have been doing some work as it relates to that, and they would have prevented some of those activities, he said. In noting that persons involved in car stealing are relentless, Russell said citizens have to play their part while the police continue their investigations. We, the police, have to just continue our operations, so that is why we always ask the citizens to provide us with as much information as possible so that we can find these persons involved and we can get them off the streets, stated the senior lawman. Shock as ambitious young man killed in St. Anne. Shock and grief have engulfed family members, friends, and colleagues of popular sales professional who was found with stab wounds in Prairie St. Anne on Saturday morning. The deceased is 32-year-old Wesley Trench of Mount Edgecombe, Runaway Bay in the parish. In addition to being a sales representative of a popular cigarette company, Trench operated Cloud9 Sports Bar in Prairie. He was also a past student of York Castle High School in Brownstown, St. Anne. Reports are that about 5:50 a.m. on Saturday, a passerby stumbled upon the body beside a car along a roadway and alerted the police. On their arrival, the police found the body with what appeared to be stab wounds to the upper sections. No motive for the killing has so far been established by police investigators. As news of the death spread, many persons expressed a shock that a budding entrepreneur and young professional was killed in such a manner. Among those mourning Trench's death is his brother Valdemar Trench. One of the things I prayed relentlessly for is that my mother would live her entire life never having to suffer the pain of losing one of her children, he wrote on Facebook on Saturday. Unfortunately, the hands of criminals have taken the life of my mother's youngest child, Wesley Trench. My mother especially is devastated. Our family is broken to pieces, and I am unable to process the plethora of emotions going on in my mind. SIEP, little brother. Your spirit will be a part of us forever, Valdemar ended his post. Over 100 Facebook users responded to the post, many of whom expressed their condolences to the grieving man and his family. Singer and Facebook user Tony Rice said the news of Wesley Trench's death was not the news anyone wanted to hear. An ambitious young man, always thinking of new business ideas outside the box, a father, a spouse, a past Yorkist, a friend to many. If my heart is so broken, I can't imagine the state of those who were close to you, she wrote. You did not deserve this gruesome ending, Wesley. I pray to God that justice prevails somehow. I am praying over your family and friends, trying to process this harsh reality. It is entirely too much, she wrote. Another user, Patrick Fitton, posted, murdered like a dog this morning. Knew you from primary school days. Wesley Trench, you didn't deserve to die like that. I am speechless. Condolences to your family and the friends. Oh, and he was my relative too, Jaja God, he stated. Duania Milan commented, Wesley Trench, my friend and a classmate for 5 years. I saw him about 3 days ago. I can't believe the news I am hearing. This is heartbreaking. Oh, Wesley, I will miss you, she said. Jamaican man confesses to killing partner, injuring her son in Antigua. A Jamaican-born man pleaded guilty on Friday to the 2021 murder of his girlfriend and the wounding of her son during a dispute in Antigua and Barbuda. Linson Boyd appeared in the Antiguan High Court, where he admitted to killing 47-year-old Althea Henry, a passport office employee. Media reports said he also confessed to wounding Henry's son with intent to do grievous bodily harm. The case has been adjourned to March 16 for a social inquiry report to be prepared. Henry was found dead at her Cashew Hill home by police on June 20, 2021, after an altercation with her companion. She had multiple injuries to her body. Her son was also discovered at the house with multiple injuries to his upper body and the left eye. He was treated and released from hospital. Following investigations, Boyd was arrested and charged. Council raps government for treating municipal reps like yard boys. A councillor in the Clarendon Municipal Corporation has lambasted the government for treating his colleagues island-wide like some little yard boy to central government by remaining silent on whether local government elections will be delayed once more. Council for the Yorktown Division, the People's National Party, upheld Purcell, held nothing back at the recent municipal meeting by slamming the government for essentially showing scant regard to parish councillors who he stated were elected by the people. The local polls were last held in 2016, but have been pushed back since then, largely due to COVID-19 in 2021 and 2022. The polls were expected to be held by the end of February this year, but it appears that the date will be missed, with another pushback now highly likely due to the time frame for staging the elections by the end of the month being supposedly too short. Further, the Electoral Office of Jamaica has said no funds were allocated to prepare for the local government elections. Purcell rapped the government on Thursday for having no respect in terms of informing councillors of a likely delay to the elections once more. Right up till now, the Honorable Andrew Holness-led government has not said to us, as a local government authority, look, it's February now, and we're gonna postpone it for a further 6 months. Nothing, said Purcell adamantly. So we're out there like some little yard boy to central government. We are no yard boy, Purcell thundered. We are representative of the people and we were voted inside these chambers in the country to represent the people, he reminded. PNP councillor for the His Division and the former Mapen Mayor Sian Barneswell questioned the rationale behind the possible delay of the local polls beyond this month. He airs his concerns to Mapen Mayor and the chairman of the Clarendon Municipal Corporation, Winston Maraj, on Thursday. Mr. Chairman, when we look at the whole local governance thing, I believe, Chairman, that the numbers in terms of the majority in the Houses of Parliament is playing around with the local government and not abiding by what is in the Act by not having the local government elections in February, suggested Barneswell. He then questioned what is the reason for further extension of the delay. Chairman, I think we deserve more as councillors to know what is happening, he concluded. With the 2022-2023 parliamentary year ending, it is yet to be seen whether Minister of Local Government and Rural Development, Desmond McKenzie, will bring a resolution to Parliament before the end of the month to push back the long overdue municipal elections. The ceremonial opening of Parliament for 2023-2024 is scheduled for Tuesday. Mechanic charged with the murder of Porous supermarket owner. A 22-year-old mechanic from Clarendon has been charged with last year's murder of supermarket owner Jin Yan Yi in Porous, Manchester. He is Jay Fraser from Denby Crescent in Clarendon. He has also been charged with robbery with aggravation and illegal possession of firearm. Weeks after the December 9 incident, the police indicated that they had charged 4 men for gun-related offenses arising from the case. But they did not release the names because other investigations were ongoing. Reports from the Manchester police are that about 7:30 p.m. on December 9, Fraser was with a group of men who robbed Ian Yee, otherwise called Leo. After taking an undetermined sum of money, they shot dead the 39-year-old businessman who was a co-owner of the supermarket in the southern Manchester town. They also fired wildly as they exited the building. A resident of Porous, Alfonso Cohen, who hailed from the Berrydale community, was killed during the incident. Police reported that last year, a series of robberies in the parish's southern belt. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.